Hello, dear student. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your own channel. I hope you are will be fine. I'm also fine. Thank you. Let's start today topic. Today topic is about arrow notation. What is meant by arrow notation? What is meant by formalism? Also, arrow notation is also called formalism. It is very important in organic reaction usually involve the fission and formation of covalent bond. During the fission, the, during the fission, during the fission or the formation of covalent bond. During the fission of the bond or the formation of the covalent bond or the formation of the covalent bond. The covalent bond is often represented by a dash. The covalent bond like this is one covalent bond. This is often represented by a dash. This is double dash. This is R H. This is NH3. This is C double bond O. These dash are represented by these dash are representation of bond. These are double bond, these are single bond, these are representation of bond. So it means that the arrow or the dash or the curved arrow is very important. In fact, arrow formalism rotation is very important for organic reaction. Actually, arrows in a chemical drawing have a specific meaning, just as it is important to learn structural representation and names of molecule. It is important to learn the language of aeroformalism as in organic chemistry. The aeroformalism will help us to follow the course of complex reaction only if we learn to apply it properly. Let's which type of arrow is we need to learn. Let's start. There is two types of arrow. Arrow has two types. One is straight arrow, while another is curved arrow means curved arrow will be like that. This is curved arrow, this is curved arrow. Yeah, this is curved arrow, while this is straight arrow. Yeah, what is meant by curved arrow, what is meant by straight arrow? Also, curved arrow and straight arrow has also two types. It has also further two types. The curved arrow has the types. The curved arrow, the straight arrow means the straight arrow has the types. One is the types having one arrow having double headed arrow. It is called straight arrow. It has their own meaning, while it has the double arrow that half headed in opposite direction, half headed double arrow in opposite direction, that has their own meaning. These are two types of straight arrow. These two are straight arrow, while curved arrow is also like that. One is half headed curved arrow, one has complete double headed curved arrow. These are two types. So here one is called one is called double headed arrow, while another type is called half headed two arrows in opposite direction. These are in opposite direction. Yeah, here also it has also two types. One is double headed curved arrow, headed curved arrow, while another has also another type. It has also uh, half headed half headed arrow, curved arrow, half headed curved arrow. So these are the types. These all types has their own meaning. So let's start their meaning. What is their meaning? A half headed arrow, while the curved arrow, it is only used for the transfer of electron. It always show us that how the electron transfer occur. The curved arrow is used for the transfer of electron. It show us in which direction the electron are going are gone, or in which direction electron will be go. So these are just show the notation of the direction of electron, that in which direction electron are moving. But the straight arrow it show that in which direction the any reaction can take place, that is in forward direction or in backward direction, that is may reversible reaction, that is may irreversible reaction at till the straight arrow. So straight arrow has two types. So one has the single arrow having double headed. This arrow meaning that this reaction it will be used in the reaction which are irreversible reaction, means there is only product can form, but product cannot convert into reactant again. But the meaning of double arrow, yeah, or you can say that half headed double arrow in opposite direction, it means that at this arrow will be used in reversible direction. It means that reactant can change into reactant or change into product, while product is also converting at the same time, product is also converting into reactant. This means this double headed arrow means like that. But here in curved arrow there is also two types of curved arrow. One is half headed arrow and another is double headed arrow. What this mean? Let's take the correct position of camera. Okay, half headed double headed arrow means this double headed arrow means there is a transfer of electron pair. Double headed curved arrow means transfer of electron pair, means two electron will be transferred, like in the reaction in which C double bond O, hey, this is partial positive, this is partial negative. When any nucleophile attack on this carbon, it means the one bond will be shift here. This curved arrow means that the electrons that are bonded, these two atoms, oxygen and carbon, these two electrons will be shifted toward here. The arrow means show the direction of the electron. The arrow means show the direction of the motion of electron pair. So it means that the electron will be shifted here to oxygen. So this the double-headed arrow, the double-headed curved arrow means a transfer of electron pair. While the half-headed arrow means, what is meant by half-headed arrow means? Half-headed arrow means it is used to transfer the single electron, like in which case, like in the homolytic fission reaction. What is meant by homolytic reaction? Homolytic reaction is the reaction in which the bond is break in same position, means each bond get one electron, means the bond will be break halfly toward each a carbon, like that. That is 8202. 8202, what is that? This is called, sorry, I forgot the name. Yeah, this is hydrogen peroxide. And this hydrogen peroxide, in the presence of UV radiation, this will this bond will be one electron will shift to this hydroxyl ion, one electron will be shift to this hydro. So in this case the curved arrow will be, you should need to make to create the curved arrow, but the arrow have one head, one side head. It means that it carry only one electron, while the double headed arrow means that it carry two electron, it transfer two electron. So it will be shift into OH free radical plus OH free radical. So this is the curved arrow, this is the half curved arrow, straight arrow. These are the concepts of arrow, these are the concepts of formalism. I hope you are will be clear. If you have any confusion, if you have any question, you can ask me in comment section, as well as you can ask me in my personal WhatsApp or in my Gmail, to my Gmail that I drop in description box. You can get from there. Okay, please subscribe my channel. It make me feel happy that my students are supporting me. Okay, thank you my dear student, very best of luck.